Did you know Keenan was in the process of doing it?
No, because this was in '86, and Living Color wasn't until 1990.
Yeah.
Right. So I was so angry when I was there. I was walking around. I had these shades on, like black, like I guess they're Ray-Bans, and they go, "Why are you wearing glasses?" It's too white in here. It hurts my eyes.
Damn. What you thought they were?
I didn't want. Well, you get shot down. The thing is, like now, I was young.
Right.
I didn't know. I didn't understand producing a show.
You was
All I
militant,
knew
huh?
was very, because I felt like they were trying to Garrett Morris me.
Okay.
And Garrett Morris is a wonderful man. I love him. But back then, they used him like a prop.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I that's not why I did stand up. I'm ready, guys. I'm locked and loaded. You've seen the tape. You know what I can do. But it wasn't meant to be.
Right. What did Keenan say when you told him, like, man, I ain't gonna be on SNL no more, bro?
Good. Good. If they're not going to let you do what you do,
right,
then it doesn't make no sense to be there. Something else will happen. And the great thing about doing stand up is, after I did Saturday Night Live, I could get booked in comedy clubs and make good money because I'm, featuring the guy who got fired from Saturday Night Live.
Right.
I can use that.
Right.
And so I was making, stand up allows you back then $10,000 a weekend.
Damn.
That's good money.
Hell yeah,
that's
good money. What you mean? Good money is.
Right. More than I was making on SNL.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, okay. So I started doing stand up, and it's been a very
lucrative,
but
fulfilling.
It's always good to know that you don't have to do something.
Wow.
Because I can make money. I can feed my family.
Right.
My dad ringing in my ear. As long as I can feed my family, you can't touch me.
Do you feel it was a situation because you came on so soon after Eddie left, and many people believe Eddie had gotten too big for SNL and they didn't want to run that same risk with you?
That might have been some of it, But I mean, whatever it was, don't hire me if you don't want me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't hire me if you're not going to let me
shine.
Because I can do what Eddie did. I can. Do you know how many people watched the show when Eddie was doing it?
Yes.
Why don't you want them? Because they negate our audience, the audience that Eddie brought there.
Yes.
I was coming in thinking I would service them. You know what I mean? Black people give me a shot to be funny.
Right.
Before they start comparing me, they go, he trying to be Eddie, because I got a different flavor.
Right. Robert Downey Jr. was also in your cast. He got fired after a year too. Damn.
Yeah,
y'all were homeboys, huh?
Yeah. So Robert Downey and Michael Anthony Hall, we called them the kids, and they were the ones that thought I was funny. So we would connect, and they knew that it wasn't funny. What we were doing was, so we had all these like inside jokes about that sketch is not going to work, and they knew how bad it was. So yeah, we became good friends. I love Robert.
Yeah. Tracy Morgan said he felt culturally isolated on SNL, called it the whitest show in America.
It is. It is. Because, I mean, I love Lorne Michaels. To do anything for 50 years.
That's a long time.
You deserve your flowers, But when you go up and look at the people who run the show, the writer's room, it's all white, and it's not like, it's not like...
It's not diverse like the people in...
Right. It's not, Neil Brennan is funny. The guy who wrote with Chappelle, he's funny. But you got all these guys that come out of Harvard who write for like magazine funny ain't funny.
Yeah.
They would do sketches like Tornadoville.